Carbon emissions are polluting the earth, and if we want to save the planet, we have to do something about it. First of all, what even are carbon emissions? Carbon emissions are when carbon dioxide is emitted into the atmosphere, mainly from the burning of fossil fuels and the manufacture of cement. It's important because it traps heat from the sun inside the atmosphere, keeping the planet warm. Without it, the earth would be too cold for us to survive. It's also important in ecosystems, and plants need it for photosynthesis. And it's important for respiration. Although carbon dioxide is important, there's too much of it in the atmosphere, and it's contributing to climate change. All the carbon dioxide in the world is trapping too much heat inside the earth, and the atmosphere will only get hotter and hotter. Challenges caused by climate change can be storms, heat waves, rising sea levels, melting glaciers, and warming oceans. As you can see, too much carbon dioxide is harmful to our planet, and it's only getting worse as the years go by. In 1950, the whole world emitted 6 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide. And in the 90s, it technically quadrupled to over 22 billion metric tons. In 2021, the whole world emitted 36.3 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide. Something that contributes a lot to carbon emissions are vehicles that run on fuel. In 2020, the transportation sector made up of 20.27% of worldwide carbon emissions. It was the second largest share after the power industry. Here are the percentages of the different types of vehicles emissions. Passenger cars emitted 41% of the transportation sector's emissions. Medium and heavy trucks at 22%. Shipping at 11%. Aviation at 8%. Buses and minibuses at 7%, light commercial vehicles at 5%, 2 and 3 wheelers at 3%, and rail transport at 3%. We can all help reduce our own carbon footprints. Here are some things people could do to help. Walk or bike instead of driving. Take public transit. Car sharing. Don't use air conditioning in your car. Get an electric car instead of a car that runs on fuel. Take the train. Don't sit with the engine running. And travel less by air. Try your best to reduce your carbon footprints in as many ways as you can think of, and research more. Spread awareness and quit emitting.